welcome to my channel. It's Yasmin here. So I thought it'd be really fun to start off my channel this year with some videos for Christmas. So for today's video, we're going to be doing two DIYs. First, we're going to flock a small Christmas tree, and the second one, we are going to be making some wall hangings for Christmas. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, so for this DIY, we are going to be flocking this small Christmas tree that I picked up from IKEA for about $25. All we need is some Elmer's glue mixed in with water in a spray bottle, a sifter, and some cornstarch. You can also use flour for this project. Now all I'm doing here is spraying the tree with the mixture of water and glue first, and then going in and putting the cornstarch through the sifter and moving it over the tree to begin the flocking process. Now you can repeat this a few times to get your desired results with the tree, and I just think this is a really good and affordable alternative to buying flocking powder online, especially if you're trying to flock a bigger Christmas tree. I recommend when you're done, leave your tree outside to dry overnight, and the next day shake it so you get all the excess cornstarch or flour off of it, and voila! You have a flocked Christmas tree and you're good to put some cute ornaments on it and decorate it for Christmas. Alright guys, so for this wall hanging piece, I just went outside and grabbed this branch from my walk this morning. So that's where I got that from. I am going to be using some jute rope for this. I actually bought this from, I think, Hobby Lobby. I haven't opened one, so I'm using that, but that's what I'm going to be using. I did open up the braids just because it was a little bit thicker of a rope. I wanted smaller ones, so I did that. And so for this one, I'm going to be using these. We actually had these from last year. They're napkin holders, but we don't have a dining table this year, and I don't think I'm going to be using these for that purpose. So it would be cool to do a DIY with them and make them into a different piece. And I'm also going to be using cinnamon sticks and see what happens. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna get some cinnamons out. Actually, I think I'm gonna use 3 cinnamon sticks, and I have 4 napkin holders. So I think that's a good balance. I don't want to overcrowd the piece. So let's start. This is gonna be like a super easy DIY. You can do different lengths of ropes. You can have them all like hanging the same length, but I think I do like it to be a little more organic looking. So we're just gonna go with the flow. And what I'm gonna do, just tie a knot on this previously napkin holder. Now, if you want, you can also hot glue gun this in the back to have it be more secure, but I don't think I will need it just because the rope is pretty tight when I make the knot, and I'm just going to be hiding the knot in the back, even though I wouldn't be bothered if it's showing, just because it's going to be, again, a more organic piece. So I'm just going to repeat this for all of the pieces that I want to hang from this branch. You can also use a tweezer to pull the rope if you want. Giving you a hard time. but just gotta make it work. I'm not doing any crazy knots either. Just a simple knot, and that should do it. And I guess, again, obviously it will depend on what rope you're using, the material. You could use yarn also if you want, like a natural color or whatever color theme you're going for in your wall hanging piece. So it's really just up to you on what you want to use to hang. And also, what items you want to use to hang this. So it's a really diverse DIY. You can use whatever you have lying around, like in my case, just my napkin holders from last year, because I'm not going to be using them this year. And some household items like cinnamon sticks. Alright, so we are going to repeat this for all of our pieces. And I just think this is a really cute addition to your wall for Christmas. And it's really simple, and it doesn't take away from all of your other decorations. So that's great. Alright, so now for the cinnamon sticks, again, I'm just kind of going with the flow. And repeating the same process. I'm only going to use 3 of cinnamon sticks for this purpose. I just want to balance all of the pieces that I have on my branch. Perfect. This is just a really easy DIY. Super quick. Doesn't need anything fancy. It's not gonna cost you really anything all that much, especially if you have already things that you can use. Awesome. This is gonna be my last piece. So now I'm going to just lay them out and see how I like them. And tie them around my branch. Oops. And we'll go from there. Put this here. You want to kind of do what I'm doing here. Just lay them out first so you can figure out the spacing for all your pieces. I'm not going to be measuring it out or anything. Just going to play with it a little bit and see what I like. Now on the 2 sides, I do want to leave room because we need to attach another rope on the 2 ends to be able to actually hang this piece on the wall. So be mindful of that. So I repeat the same thing here. Just gonna tie a knot, and then when I'm done, I will cut off the excess. I just want to make sure I like them first. Alright guys, so I am just going to finish this up. It's pretty easy and self-explanatory, and I will attach the 2 ropes at the ends, and we'll see the results on the wall.